This moment is a difficult one because of the violence that has been taking place. Well, the missiles are a violation of the United Nations Security Council, the missile tests, because they are longer than the distance that is allowed for legitimate testing. And because of that, they represent a potential threat to countries in the region, as well as elsewhere, beyond, because of the potential distance and testing that goes along with it. So we have made it very clear that the missile concerns remain part of sanctionable activities with respect to Iran. And if Iran chooses to violate that, they will invite those additional sanctions as we put them in place just a month ago as a result of the prior tests.
For the peace talks tomorrow, what leverage do the allies present here have over Syria?
We made an agreement in Vienna twice, and in New York, and again in Munich. And particularly when we announced the effort to create the cessation of hostilities, it was agreed that we, the members of the International Syria Support Group who support the opposition, would assume the responsibility for making sure that the opposition lived up to its obligations. And we delivered a list of all of the groups of the opposition, which is almost all of them, that had joined up to the cessation of hostilities. Russia and Iran accepted responsibility for the forces they control or influence, and that includes Hezbollah, the IRGC, and most importantly, the Assad regime. So President Putin, who is invested in supporting Assad with enormous commitment, and it has made a difference, obviously, in the battlefield, everybody's seen that, should be somewhat concerned about the fact that President Assad is seemingly singing from a completely different song sheet, and that he sent his foreign minister out yesterday to try to act as a spoiler, to take off of the table what President Putin and the Iranians have specifically agreed to.
I played my French.